And hello folks, and welcome back to Fallout 4. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host, and we are here in Good Neighbor, or specifically in the Memory Clinic place, attempting to unravel the secrets left behind by the mercenary kidnapper dude's um, implant that the Institute had given him, hoping to find out some information about the Institute and how to get there and find our son.
Between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay, we'll see how this goes.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
No kidding.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Eh?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Shut up, woman. I wanted to hear what was being said there. Oh, we're from the NCR.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Not
There
quite.
appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try
I'm
that
gonna
one.
take the grog back fades. And all the ones that I'm missing. Hereabouts, anyway. Can I actually walk off the edge here? No. That's good. This is also not gonna be what we're looking for, but hey. That his father?
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Oh no, this is
Come
coming later.
on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Oh, that was a picture from outside there. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge or something.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living.
Getting too hard on
Probably been
yourself there,
happier than
Kellogg.
she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Oh, that might be true.
It's gonna be fun. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. You'll see.
Now, 1 second, folks. I just realized I didn't start my timer.
But we don't know anybody here.
Okay.
And now
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone.
That is generally true.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
with the baby?
Okay, true. Now I want to run back here now. Can't actually run. I want to go back here now because I didn't realize we could interact with anything. Get his, like, thoughts on stuff. So if we can get this to come back.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away.
Why didn't she
I
just
told
fucking
myself
kill
I
himself if
wanted
he was
to
that
find
bad?
somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Kind of like how they have this structured because it's actually telling us more about Kellogg and it's actually making us feel like
Well, you've got to give it a chance.
it's making us feel like we get to know him more and we get to experience his character more than we ever did before, which is kind of cool.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
I found
And
another
you
memory to try. I'll
Weren't
connect you.
there to help them.
Family, no doubt, is what they're talking about. So he must have betrayed, either intentionally or accidentally, maybe not even at all, but they thought he did, his employers, and they killed his family. That's what I'm taking this to mean.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, It's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Let's see if it restarts.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Hardcore mercenary.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it.
I bet you hated yourself for it.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Suit yourself.
Alcohol, no doubt,
I
for
didn't
it.
care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Well, in a world that when traveling across the country would be an extremely difficult task, you traveled probably about as far as you could easily travel. Or, well, as far as you really can travel, period, not easily.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Nice.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Yeah, it's a lot
Running out
more.
of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Okay, what's some of the more detailed thoughts on this one? Hit them. Come on,
Mr.
reset.
Kellogg,
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
glad you decided to.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time.
Indeed.
They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
To meet with me.
So, I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. You're with the Institute.
Well, that is kind of it.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
I can't apparently skip that.
Manual override initiated.
Oh.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Oh.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Wait.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Up subject. Right there I am.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
So you intentionally
Too
didn't
bad he
refreeze
left
them.
alive the one person he shouldn't have.
This is the one. Here.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive.
You don't have no
I
idea.
understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Oh, so
If she
you're
could take me out,
aware
they
that
won't be
you
able to
died.
hide from her for long.
You're aware that you were killed by me.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
And who?
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Is it over?
Almost. Everything's gonna be
Are we
fine.
okay?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
That's cool. You know what was going on. Seen it before. Not anything that we haven't experienced and endured already. Oh, here we go. Oh, so he was here with the kid.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
True.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
It's an old man. Sure.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human.
Synth? Shit.
Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter,
Looks pretty
stronger,
badass.
and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Stand next to... Oh, what the fuck? There's some sort of teleportation system or something?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
All Nikes.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Guess we're just ready because I've done everything there is to do in here as far as I'm aware. It's interesting. Kellogg wasn't necessarily that bad a guy, really. Not really. He's doing what he was...
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Who the fuck is Valentine? You'll fine.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Are you?
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
True.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I definitely don't hate him more. I do kind of forgive him, actually.
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing.
We're
getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation.
Yeah, we do, but what the hell does that do for us?
Now?
About
That
this Virgil guy.
scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds.
Literally
That's why
seconds.
it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Yeah, well, it is the perfect hiding spot.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage.
Obviously.
If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Well,
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
we have both, actually. We have a sealed suit. We have one of the radiation suits, environment suits, whatever. And, of course, we have the power armor. Well...
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. Okay, let's put our power suit back, core back in. Glowing sea. Not looking forward to going there, not gonna lie. But, I guess that's our next destination. Main quest, at least. We have a number of things, though. A number of things that I want to do kind of before that, though. Are you following me? No, guess not. Senor Valentine. Oh, Valentine. Where are you, Valentine? There you are. What up, buddy?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Oh my.
I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Hello?
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
Sounded like Kellogg.
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway,
Or
I feel
an
fine,
impression.
so let's get going.
We
Oh,
have
yeah.
to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
Well, I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me. But that suit of power armor you've got on might be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
I'm gonna go alone,
head out on
but
my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
although being alone is less of a concern than it was before, because the main reason I was going alone everywhere, well, we have two things now, was because of Lone Wanderer giving us all that extra carry weight. And that's less of a concern now because we have a lot more carry weight than we did before. So, there's that. Admittedly, we... Do I only have 1 point in this? I had more. We do also take, of course, take less damage, but that's less of a really not as important. than the carry weight thing was. But that's not a concern now because we have so much more inventory space than we did before, thanks to that one mod. So, you know, not necessarily as important anymore, but... Alright, so let's check out the third rail real quick.
A lot of crazy stuff in my time, but light.
Check out the third rail and check out the State House here. And then we will leave Good Neighbor, and that'll probably be the end of this episode.
Hancock says
Damn fancy.
newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Excuse me.
Entertainments down the stairs.
Entertainments down the stair. Oh, dude. This used to be a,
Downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
used to be a railway place. Well, I guess that's why it's the third rail. I suppose that makes sense. It used to be a railway. Makes a good deal more sense that now.
Another one of you mercs looking for McCree.
What? Another one of you mercs looking for McCree? He's in the back.
A broken down dream. You're tired of chasing. Ooh, I'm just the girl to make you forget.
Oi, we got beer.
So
You ain't buying beer, you ain't buying.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
Fair enough.
Let's see what you have.
Don't bother tipping.
I'm already overcharging you. Well, nice of you to acknowledge that. None of this is anything that I care about.
Now that you're liquored up, I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's the job's 200 caps. Pay.
Give me some more money.
That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we can sweeten the pot a bit. 250.
Maybe a little bit more?
Barely covers the risks.
Listen here, you. I'm playing ring around the rosy with no iron guns.
I don't do work
Alright.
unless I know who's paying the bills.
Not your concern.
Sure. I'll get it done.
Alright.
You better. Now go out there.
Bust some heads. Cool. I actually kind of wanted to do that anyway, so totally okay with doing that.
Welcome home. Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, McCready.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, McCready. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. you need a hired gun. Then maybe we can talk.
Hey there.
Get out of my face.
Get out of mine, buddy. I've butchered so many gunners you don't even want to know.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or...
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
Couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the gunners.
Yeah,
Never
sounds
heard of
alright.
the Gunners. Who are they?
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. You know, so tightly wound you'd think they were a cult or something. Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but it never fit in. That's why I made a clean break and started flying solo. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss.
Not gonna do that. Oh, yeah. See?
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
We'll send McCready to Sanctuary Hills. But you'll be safe there. The gunners won't go after you there. Mostly because I have the place pretty locked down. It's pretty well defended. Plenty of people defending it, so you should be pretty safe there. But you're a companion, so you're somebody I do want to have around.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Excuse me, miss.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
Well, it was good, but
I loved the song. It was perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. A girl tries her best. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it.
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
About your past.
Tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
It's tempting, but unfortunately I'm married to the stage.
Now, I wonder if she's a companion or something.
Like we got another freak
Sir.
won't fit anywhere else.
What did you just... You just call me a freak? Are you aware of the amount of firepower I have is sufficient to kill everybody in this entire town without me even breaking a sweat? Yes, you heard me, a sweat. By which I mean sweat. Barely I can't speak.
Please, that's some tin can.
Hardly a tin can, good sir. Unless you mean a tin can the likes of which you have never seen. Well, since we have a mission to go in. Oh shit.
Hey, you find it yet? What's the holdup?
And a lot of boxes, okay?
Crap.
Just hold on to your ass.
It's like all I'm good for is waiting
Someone's
around.
got a beat on us.
Jesus.
Hi. Bye. And I'm supposed to come in here and kill everybody in the place, so... You're staring at me. Okay, apparently you're just stupid. You know what? I'm fine with that. I don't care if you're stupid. I'm just gonna kill you. Saw the dog come running in and thought that was an enemy for a second. I was like, oh, there's a guy who came down. No, no. Not a dude. See the shadow of your gun.
What the?
They got the drop on us.
Getting rained on over here.
Yes, I do have the drop on you.
Think you know this law, huh?
Hey. Don't shoot at my dog. Don't like people shooting at my dog. I don't take kindly to people shooting at my animal. It annoys me. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say you shouldn't do it. Say it. Just say it. Because if you do, well... You know how I just said that I have enough firepower to wipe out the whole city? I may be inclined to use that firepower. If you piss me off too much. And you might be on the receiving end. Alright folks, I'm gonna go ahead and clear out these places, and then we will pick up next time. Well, I'm not entirely sure what we'll be doing next time at the moment, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Oh, being able to pick things up is so nice. So nice. Ooh. Something. Wow. Still got inventory to go, too. Nice. Oh, I'm barely more than halfway. We're gonna walk out here and probably get attacked by somebody. It's gonna go badly. Let's hope the security here doesn't piss at me. Doesn't look like they are. A little worried about it because they are, did get seen opening the, picking the lock over there. Alright, so I will see you folks next time. I will go ahead and go back to Sanctuary, probably build some of this new equipment and armor. May go get a haircut to change to some of the new haircut things. And, yeah, do a few similar things of that nature. And I will see you all next time. We will have to see what all we got going on then. It's really powerful. More powerful once I'm able to get an upgraded version of it with 2 legendary things. Only 1. But alas, won't be for a while yet. I don't really have the materials to make what I would want to make.
What are you,
Friend?
idiot?
Oh, I missed.
Getting
Missed.
rained on over here.
You're incredibly lucky that I missed. Fortunately for you, my dog doesn't seem to, give no shits. Oh, see, you guys are making a mistake again. You're shooting at my dog. You should just stand there and let him eat you, because then sure the dog would kill you, but the dog would kill you, but you have a better chance with the dog than a better chance just sitting there and letting the dog chew on you some than you do of trying to mess with me. But the dog will only chew on you some. I, however,
Disappearing act ain't fooling me.
will fill you full of so many holes you won't even know what they'll hit you. Ooh, plasma grenades. Those are rare. Nice. Happily take some of that.
Too scared?
Oh, I ain't scared, friend. We'll discover that real quick.
That's right. Run.
I'm running, I'm just looting. No running here. I'm just finding all your things and making off with them. How did my dog even go? Stairs? All the way upstairs? Must have. Why, but he did. Oh, I see you back there, buddy. You lived. Trust. Another level of this place. Wow. No. Bad boy. Take a seat. Shouldn't have crossed you.
Well, fee, fi, fo, fum.
You smell the blood of all of your friends.
Oh, I'll find you.
Oh, will you? It's funny. Because I just found you. You're dead. You actually impressed me slightly because you got up a couple shots before you died. Not that it really helped you any, but you know. Details. So, why does this guy want me to clear this place out? Because there's really not a whole hell of a lot here. Mr. Pebbles. First cat in space. Fuzzball. Yeah, you. Yeah, you, my fuzzball. Were you the first cat in space? Kind of giving me a look like, what the hell are you, an idiot? You know what, I guess I will pick the armor up. Break it down for... It might give us some leather, even though that most of that was like metal armor. It might still have leather components. Or it may not. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna see you next time. I know I already said that a couple times and just haven't ended the episode, so I will see you later. Take it easy, folks. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff. It really does help me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you later. Bye-bye, folks.